Hello friends, today we are going to start with chapter number 5, Quadratic Equation. This will be our first video lecture in class, that is online. Kindly pay attention in case if you concentrate. I am very sure you will understand. It will be all self-explanatory and at the same time it will be very interesting as well. A quadratic equation is always of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Remember friends, the standard form of the quadratic equation would be ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Three things we should note over here. First is, a quadratic equation will contain only one variable. Only one variable. In this example, you can check our variable is x. Second, the highest power in equation will be 2. It cannot exceed 2. It will be restricted to 2. That means the highest power of the equation will be 2. And finally, the value of a cannot be equal to 0. In short, 3x square plus 8x plus 11 equals to 0 is a simple form of quadratic equation. Look at the equation. How many variables does it contain? Sir, just one variable, that is x. What is the highest power of the equation? Sir, x square, because we have 3x square. So highest power is x square, that is 2. And finally, 3x square, 3 not equal to 0. These are some of the features of quadratic equation. Now, the objective is basically to find out the value of x in any given equation. X square minus 7x plus 12 equals to 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Let me verify. How many variables does it contain? Only one, that is x. What is the highest power of the equation? X square. Oh, that means second condition is also matched. And finally, a should not be equal to 0. So the coefficient of x square is over here 1, which is not equal to 0. Henceforth, this is a quadratic equation. How to solve this quadratic equation? My objective over here is to find out the value of x. Let us understand or assume a trial and error method. Let us put the value of x equals to 1. If I put x equals to 1, the outcome would be 1 square minus 7 into 1 plus 12. 1 minus 7 plus 12. 1 plus 12, 13 minus 7, that is 6, which is not equal to 0. Hence, x equals to 1 cannot match in the given equation. Trial and error method, let us presume that x equals to 2. If I put x equals to 2, x square, 2 square, minus 7 into 2 plus 12, 4 minus 14 plus 12. 4 plus 12, 16 minus 40, 2. This is also not equal to 0. So x equals to 1 is not a root of the quadratic equation. X equals to 2 also does not fit into the given equation. Why not to try by taking x equals to 3? Supposing if I put x equals to 3, 3 square minus 7 into 3 plus 12, 9 minus 21 plus 12, 21 minus 21 equals to 0. Wow, that means x equals to 3 is absolutely fitting into the given equation. Therefore, x equals to 3 is said to be the root of given quadratic equation. Root. What we have found is basically the root of the quadratic equation. Remember, my friends, we will have minimum 2 roots of the quadratic equation. Each quadratic equation will have minimum 2 roots. The roots can be equal, the roots can be unequal. The roots can be equal or it can be unequal. I'll give you a demonstration where we will find out cases where roots are equal and roots are unequal. This was basically a trial and error method. We are not going to adopt this method for solving the quadratic equation to find the roots. The two methods has been prescribed in our syllabus. One is factorization method and second is formula method. Today we are going to adopt formula method for the purpose of solving quadratic equation. Before I proceed to the formula method, let me make you understand, since I said that the quadratic equation have how many minimum? 2 roots. So it must have 2 roots. I ended where I showed you there is only one root, that is 3. Let us understand and find out and demonstrate whether there is possibility of finding out any other root exists or does not exist. What if I started with x equals to 1, then x equals to 2, followed by x equals to 3, and now let me start by taking x equals to 4. So if I take x equals to 4, x equals to 3 is the correct root. So if I put x equals to 4 in the given equation, x squared, 4 squared, minus 7 into x, that is 4, plus 12, this will result in 16 minus 28 plus 12. 28 minus 28, that's 0. That means x equals to 4 is also a root of the quadratic equation. That means, in simple words, equation x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals to 0 resulted into two values of x equals to 3 or x equals to 4. They are called roots of the quadratic equation. Roots of the quadratic equation. In our example, the roots were unequal. 3 and 4, they both are unequal. And this is how basically we find out the value of x of the given quadratic equation. Same thing we are going to continue, not by trial and error method, but with the help of formula method. Formula method is comparatively more simple, more easy. It is mechanical. Now have a look over here with respect to formula method. And friends, let us take one small example of a quadratic equation and we will try and solve that with the help of formula method. We have x squared minus 8x plus 12 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation because it contains just one variable, highest power is 2. So we have an equation x squared minus 8x plus 12 equals to 0. Compare this quadratic equation to your standard form. Standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. When I compare both of them, coefficient of x squared and coefficient of x squared, so you will see value of a will be 1. If you see coefficient of x and coefficient of x, value of b would be minus 8 and value of c would be 12. Remember, you have to bring quadratic equation in its standard form. Possibility is that they may give you a quadratic equation in this form also. In case if the quadratic equation is existing in any other form other than the standard form, the first thing is to convert the quadratic equation into its standard form. So x squared minus 8x minus 12 equals to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. The standard form originally would be ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. On comparison, value of a would be 1, value of b would be minus 8, value of c would be minus 12. In this example, this equation and these equations are not same. This was just for the sake of showing you the example how we have to convert any given equation into the standard form of quadratic equation. Alright, going ahead, after finding out the necessary values of a, b and c, the first thing that we need to find out is discriminant. Discriminant is denoted by d, capital D. What is it? It is b square minus 4ac. Do you have a sufficient value of a, b and c? Oh yes, I do have a value of a, b and c. Kindly substitute. So what is the value of b? Minus a. Minus a the whole square. Minus 4. What is the value of a? What is the value of c? 12. 64 minus 48. Resulting answer 16. So we found out the value of discriminant. First thing that solving quadratic equation with the formula method, step number 1, take up the equation and adjust it in its standard form. Point number 2, find out the respective values of A, B and C. Once you have done that, you need to find out step number 3, that is discriminant, which is denoted by the capital D, which means B square minus 4AC. Once you suitably find out the following requisites, I feel your 50% of the job is done. Then we are going to use by formula method. Why we are using this method? What is the objective? The sole objective is to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. Root word sounds very technical. In simple words, I am interested in finding out the value of x. The value of x in the given quadratic equation. Whatever the value of x that you get, that value, once you substitute in this equation will tell you your LHS and RHS is going to be the same. Exactly that is what we are going to do. Step number 1, convert the given equation into standard form. Step number 2, make sure that you find the value of A, find the value of B, find the value of C. Step number 3, again I repeat, find the discriminant, which is B square minus 4AC. I found out, sir, what to do next. By formula method, value of x would be minus B plus or minus B square minus 4AC, the whole, again I repeat, the whole upon 2A. Oh, I know, first impression. We generally don't like to see this root part. But trust me, my friends, over here, this root is not going to be a pain for you. In fact, we have already achieved everything what we need to do. And we are at the verge of completing our sum. We only need to substitute now the values. Be calm, patiently, take your own time, discipline yourself. Make sure that you don't make any calculation error. Discipline yourself. And if you can do so, I think you can achieve the roots in just a span of fraction of seconds. Have a look. Minus. What is the value of B? Minus 8. Kindly substitute minus 8. Plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC. Hey, this is nothing but discriminant. B square minus 4AC. I am already ready with it. What is the value of that? 16. 16. The whole upon 2 into A. What is the value of A? 1. As we know, minus minus will become plus. Plus or minus square root of 16. 4 upon 2. Tell me, my friends, 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4 upon 2. Or 8 minus 4 upon 2. This is nothing but the value of my x. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 upon 2. X equals to 6. Or, sorry, x equals to 6. Or 8 minus 4. 4. 4 divided by 2. Therefore, solution set. Value of x is 6. You can verify this by using trial and error method. Let me make you understand or give you a testimony by substituting these values in the given equation, whether they actually tell you or they don't tell you. Have a look over here. X squared minus 8x plus 12 equals to 0. Put x equals to 6. Therefore, 6 squared minus 8 into 6 plus 12. 6 squared, 36. 48 plus 12. 36 plus 12, 48 minus 48. That's 0. 10s. So 6 is undoubtedly the root of the given quadratic equation. Let's substitute x equals to 2. Put x equals to 2. So 2 square minus 8 into 2 plus 12. 4 minus 16 plus 12. 16 minus 16. Wonderful. That means both x equals to 6 and x equals to 2 fit into the given quadratic equation. I am sure few of you might be having a doubt, sir, why don't you try putting the value of 4 in the quadratic equation? What if it gives me the solution? Let us try by doing that as well. If I substitute 4 in the given equation, I'll get 4 square 16 minus 8 fours are 32 plus 12. 16 plus 12, 28 minus 32 minus 4. I am sorry, 4 cannot be the root of the given quadratic equation. Likewise, in case if you put any other values other than 6 and 2, any values, any real numbers other than 6 and 2, none of those are going to fit into the given quadratic equation. As I told you, a quadratic equation can have only and only two roots. The roots can be equal or unequal. In my example, the roots over here were unequal, and the answer to this would be x equals to 6 or x equals to 2. Now let us take one example where you get equal roots. Equal roots means the value of x would remain same. X equals to 5 or x equals to 5. Yeah, we are going to encounter with that situation where both the values of x going to be the same. In that case, we say that the given equation is a quadratic equation, but the roots are equal. So roots can be equal or unequal. I am not here to actually give my opinion about the equality or non-equality of the roots. What is more important for me is to find out the solution to the given equation. Solution can be found out by using two methods. One is formula method, which is this right in front of you. Let the equation be in any form, any probability is that the question may be in any form. Could be a difficult outlook also, but the methodology will remain the same. It will not undergo any change. It is mechanical, it is transparent, it is easy. The only way to conquer this is discipline yourself. First thing, again to recap the whole thing, pick up the given quadratic equation from your textbook. Arrange the quadratic equation in its standard form. So what is the standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. After putting it into a standard form, compare the respective coefficients of x square, x at the constant. X square coefficient 1, so a equals to 1, b equals to minus 8, c equals to 12. After doing so, find the discriminant of the quadratic equation, which is nothing but b square minus 4ac. It's going to remain the same forever. B square minus 4ac. Find out the value of b square minus 4ac. I'm ready with all possible ingredients to make my own food. However, by formula method, x equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is a formula which has been prescribed in our syllabus. We are going to use it. So minus b minus plus or minus b square minus 4ac, discriminant already ready with us, substitute it upon 2. I am very sure this is a very simple operation of plus or minus and which can naturally be done. All these additional things what has been shown to you, that was only to win your trust with respect to having a confidence in solving this quadratic equation, nothing else. What you need to do actually is this kind of follow. That is it. I hope you understood. Now take up another question where the roots of the quadratic equation are going to be the same. Alright friends, as I said that I am putting up a quadratic equation where the roots of the quadratic equation will be the same. Again, a standard question, x square minus 12x plus 36 equals to 0. So this by itself is in a standard form. Compare it to ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Therefore, a would be 1, b would be minus 12, and c would be 36. After finding the respective values of a, b, c, as I told you, what do you have to find? Oh yes, you have to find the value of d, that is discriminant. What is the value of d? D is a discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. What is the value of b? Minus 12 the whole square. Minus 4 into a into c. Minus 12 square. Any square number will result in a positive number. 12 square. 144. 36 fours are. 36 twos are 72. 72 ka double 144. So 144. 144 minus 144. 0. My discriminant value is 0. By using formula method, value of x will be minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the formula to find out the root of the quadratic equation. So minus, what is the value of b? Minus 12 plus minus b square minus 4ac, that is a discriminant. B square minus 4ac is 0 upon 2 into a. Value of a is 1. Minus minus becomes plus. 12 plus 0 minus 0 will remain the same, that is 12 upon 2. So my final answer is 6. That means value of x is 6. See my dear friends, I told you a quadratic equation will have two roots. Roots can be equal or could be unequal. In this example, roots are equal. You may say, sir, it has only one root. Roots are not equal. You can argue on that, but I can give you a justification to that. This is 12. 12 plus 0 upon 2 or 12 minus 0 upon 2. 12 plus 0, 12 upon 2 or 12 upon 2, which means 6 or 6. That means it's only 6. So roots are equal. We got equal roots in this equation. This is how we are going to solve all the questions of quadratic equation in case if they demand that the question needs to be solved by the formula method. Remember my friends, it will be specifically given in the examination that the question needs to be addressed or solved by factorization method or formula method. We have to adopt formula method if and only if it is mentioned that do by a formula method. So these are the 3 questions which I have adopted from exercise 5D, same textbook what we are referring. So exercise 5D, question number 1. X squared minus 6x equals to 27. This is the first question, exercise 5D. My friends, the first rule was to convert the given quadratic equation into its standard form. Convert it into its standard form. X squared minus 6x minus 27 equals to 0. Is this the standard form? Of course, this is the standard form. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So please do write standard form. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Step number 2. Find out the values of a, b and c. So I can find the value of a which is 1, value of b which is minus 6, value of c which is minus 27. Remember, don't unnecessarily do a silly mistake of not recognizing the negative sign. Do compare a. So the coefficient of x squared, a is 1. Coefficient of x which is b over here is minus 6 and c is minus 27. If you make any sign error over here, your entire result is going to get impacted and you will be losing unnecessarily 2 or 3 marks for that no reason. So be very smart in your own calculation and noting down what exactly you are doing. What you need is concentration and you need to discipline yourself, my friends. Just discipline yourself. It's mechanical. Same to same, same way, again and again, again and again. How many other questions you are appearing, that is not important. What is important is you discipline yourself into it. If you are doing that, I am very sure you will get it at first shot only. Now, we'll find out the value of once a, b, c. Next is d. D is what? Discriminant. Find the discriminant. D is nothing but b square minus 4 ac. B square minus 4. What is the value of a? 1. Value of c? Minus 27. 36 minus minus becomes plus. 27 2s are 54. 108. 108 plus this 144. 144 is the value of b. What we have to find? We have to find the value of x. What is the value of x and how do we find the value of x? We can find the value of x by using the formula method. So by using formula method, x would be minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac the whole upon 2a minus b minus value of b is minus 6 plus minus b square minus 4ac, that is a discriminant, 144 whole upon 2 into a 1. So can I say minus minus becomes plus, that is 6 plus or minus. What is the square root of 144? 12. 12 upon 2. 6 plus 12 upon 2 or 6 minus 12 upon 2. 6 plus 12, 18. 18 upon 2, 9. 6 minus 12, minus 6. Minus 6 upon 2, minus 3. Therefore, x equals to 9 or minus 3. Therefore, x equals to 9 or x equals to minus 3 is the solution to the given equation. This is solution to question number 1, exercise 5b. Move on to the next question. Question number 4, 5b. What is the question? X squared plus 2x minus 6 equals to 0. Is it in the standard form? Oh, of course, this is in the standard form. What is the standard form? Ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Note down the values of a, b, c. A would be 1, b would be 2, c would be minus 6. What we have to find next? D. What is the value of d? D is b squared minus 4ac. Substitute the values. B squared minus 4. What is the value of a? 1. What is the value of c? Minus 6. 4 minus minus plus 4 into 6, 24. What do you get? 28. So discriminant is 28. After that, by using formula method, what we have to find? We have to find the value of x. X equals to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. What is the value of b? Value of b is 2 minus 2 plus minus. What is the value of b square minus 4ac? 28. 28 upon, the whole upon 2 into 1. 2 into 1 minus 2 plus minus root 28 upon 2. Now here, that's going to be a very interesting thing. So far, all the questions that we did, we got perfect square root. Like for example, perfect square root for 0, which is 0. Perfect square root for 144, which was 12. And before that, perfect square root for 64, which was 8. But this question, I'm getting 28. And 28 is not a perfect square. So in this scenario, what do I do? Nothing special. It's very simple. You have to find out what would be the square root of 28. As simple as possible. So what do I do? This 28 can be done by prime factorization method. 14 to 7, 7. That means root of 28 can be written as root of 2 square into 7. Because this is a square number, it will be liberated out, and what you get is this, that is 2 root 7. In case if you can do it mentally, there is no need for you to undergo this working. You can simply say root of 28 can be written as root of 4 into 7. As we know, square root of 4 is 2, so it will be 2 root 7. So when this operation undergoes, it will be plus or minus. Root 28 can be written as 2 root 7, the whole upon 2. And then after that, as you know, you can take 2 common outside. If you take 2 common outside, what remains inside is minus 1. Plus or minus, since 2 is out, what remains inside is root 7, the whole upon 2. 2 gets cancelled, and your final answer is x equals to minus 1 plus root 7 or minus 1 minus root 7. Now, I agree with you. The appearance of the answer is extremely ugly. Who cares? What is required is the accuracy of the answer rather than the appearance of the answer. And answer is accurate, perfect, right. So do not fall prey for the beauty or the appearance of the answer. What is more important is accuracy, my friends, and this answer is absolutely accurate. Hope you follow these tricks, what has been shared with you in this video, and try out question number 1 to question number 10 those are sub questions. That means question number 1, all the sub questions of question number 1 to question number 10 by yourself. Until then, I'll be posting you the next video which will commence from question number 7. Until then, goodbye my friends.